Hi, I'm Sherry Sexton of Passionate Lady Stitchery. I'd like to show you how I do hair for my Young Lady series. This is Chrissy Curly, and she's going to have some beautiful combination hair. I'm going to be using these colors. I combined 4 colors because I really can't ever find the colors that I like. So I've combined them, and that's going to be the threads that I use for this particular piece. I combined 1 strand of each one of the colors that I showed, and now I'm going to start on the hair. I'm going to do loops. I'm going to do a whole bunch of them. Just kind of leave it loose like this. And then in order to keep that there, just kind of come back up through the one that's loose and tie it down. That way the loop will stay and it won't come off. And then you'll have a nice little curly loop. And you can adjust these too. Once you get them done, you'll be able to make these look really cool. You can make them short and long as you go along. You can do them beside each other. You can do them in a row. It really doesn't matter because it will look really good by the time you get done. I'll do this one a little shorter. Just a little shorter. Not that short. Just to kind of give it a little bit of body and a little bit of change throughout the piece. And another thing that you can do that'll make it more interesting is to take it from here, from this spot, over to here, which changes the direction of the curl and gives you a nice little spot. Now, of course, this is going to curl up on me and make me not be able to do what I want, so let's fix that. It's giving me a little bit of a problem. And then just keep doing this all over the head until you get all of it done. And that's going to be a long one. See that? And that'll be nice and cute when it gets done. It doesn't seem like it right now, but it'll be really cute by the time it gets done. I like them to be a little bit different sized, for sure. You can fix that. Pull it back out. Put it back where it goes. There we go. Simple enough. Now I've got a knot. There we go. See how it's getting curly? And then you take your needle and you just kind of move it around to where you want it. And that's how I'm going to do it. You can see the hair starting to take shape. It's starting to get that little curly look to it. And like I said before, you just keep taking stitches and splitting. So you can lay this down and you can see what I'm doing. You go in between this one. You go over to here. Make that curl. Don't worry that maybe one of the threads are a little looser than the other. That won't hurt anything. It'll just make it look curlier. And then go down. And then there's another curl. And it'll begin filling it in. And if you see a hole, which I see a hole right here, see that hole? I will go up through here. And I will add one in, kind of push this away out of your way so you can do what you need to do. Kind of put one over here. And then just kind of put another curl in. See if I can get a hold of it. And then finish off the bottom, like always. Oops. And then just let the hair go. And it'll start really looking cute. To get to this side, kind of shove this up a little bit. Move it over. Just kind of do the same thing. I'm running on a thread, and you know how you do. You try to use every bit of thread you can use all the way down to the nubbin. Just tie this one off. And just keep adding. If you want tight little curls, you could take this and make this extremely short. Make little tight curls all over, or make them a little looser like I'm doing. And just absolutely, it's really cute. I will oftentimes use my needle to hold it and then use my other hand to pull it down. It kind of makes it a little easier sometimes. Sometimes I don't pay attention to it, but it does make it easier. Kind of keeps the loop there and will make it easier for you to do it. This one's wanting to twist, which they do after you do it for a little bit. So you kind of have to come back around a little bit and pull it back up. And then I'll take my finger and hold it and then tie it off. A little stubborn on this one. I like to go along the edge. Kind of do it this way, so that there's some all the way around the edge. Keeping it nice and full, and it gives a place for it to start. It also covers up the writing that you have there. See how that's starting to look? Isn't that cool? Nice way to make a quick way of making hair. It's really fast. It's not hard either. I see a spot I need to fill in though, and I'll keep doing this until I'm finished. I'm not going to video all of it because it would take too long. I'm going to fill it in and I'll show you the end result. This took a little bit of time to do. In fact, it takes a long time. So I've decided to show you the center of it and how it looks. And I just kind of fluff it up. I kind of go like this. Just kind of put the curls where I want them. And if you feel like these lines are showing too much, you can always take a stitch to cover them up. Just a simple little stitch. And just cover them up as you go. If something's happening and they're just showing too much. So that's one way to get rid of them, to help kind of alleviate that problem. So that's Chrissy's hair. That's the center of her hair, and I'll be finishing the rest of it, but I'm going to go on this video. I'm going to finish up. I figure that gives you enough to work on. Thank you for watching.